Hey, what up guys? We're back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to teach you how to get out of low elo. I'm just gonna be going over, things, right, that can help you pretty much if you're like stuck on one elo, or let's say you're like gold and below, right? I am flat to diamond, right? So hopefully you guys find this video, entertaining, and you follow some of my tips. Okay. The first thing is that telling yourself is that you're not going to win every single match. You're not, okay? You have to know that you're not going to win every single match. And the reason I say this is because a lot of people, they want to win every single match constantly. But realistically, that's not going to happen. It's not. Okay. And I see a lot of people getting mad at other people or even themselves, right? Just because they lose every single match, right? Or the majority of matches they lose, right? And then they go and blame their team. And this kind of goes to the second thing is stop trying to blame your team. Let's say you have let's say you're consistently losing, right? The majority of the time, right? It's still your fault on why you lose. Yeah, sometimes, it is rare, but sometimes you do get teammates who absolutely do nothing, right? But the majority of the time, why you lose, it's because of you. And blaming somebody else, right, for your mistakes is not going to help you out. For an example, I was playing support, I was on Rocket, and then we had another healer, I believe Luna, and there was a Spider-Man just hard diving the enemy team, and they just kept dying, and I got blamed for not healing him when you just need to position yourself better. Just taking your anger and rage out on someone, right, is just not going to win you any matches. And frankly enough, it's going to piss the healer off to the point that they don't heal you. And this kind of goes into the third thing is learn from your mistakes. So if your PC is powerful enough, or if you want to, realistically, what you should do is record yourself and then watch it over and see the mistakes that you made. You'll be surprised on how many mistakes you made if you just rewatch and see what you're doing. Because a lot of people think that, oh, it's not me, it's my team. And I see a lot of this with the community, where people just like blaming one person. Because when I get into a match, if we start losing, everyone becomes, I have like, it's rare to find a match, right, where someone doesn't talk smack about somebody else and like, oh, you're the reason we're losing. It's usually a team issue. I tend to find if you start losing, you need either A, switch your comp up, right, or B, adjust accordingly to their play style. So let's say they have a Namor and they have a Penny Parker, right, and they have like another anti-dive hero, right? It's better to swap off Iron Fist, better to swap off Spider-Man, and then go like Wolverine and stuff if they're going for like triple tank or two tank. Because I was on stream and I was getting my ass completely like annihilated, right? Because I was trying to, dive really hard with Venom, and I switched off Venom. We had one tank, right? I switched off Venom, and then I went Wolverine against their 2 to 3 tank combo. I don't remember, but it's one of those two, right? And we easily defended the objective. And another thing you really need to do is learn how to play at least one character from every single class. So if you're a support main, learn to play tank, learn to play damage, right? If you're a tank main, vice versa. Because I see a lot of people, right, when you ask them to play somebody, they're like, oh, I don't know how to play them. What do you mean you don't know how to play them? I would say strategist is the easiest thing to play, but I see a lot of people, right, who struggle playing simple characters. I see a lot of people who struggle playing like super simple characters. Even when you ask them, you're like, oh, can you play this, or can you play that? And they're like, oh, well, I don't know how to play it. And you have to be flexible with your team. So I want you to go to cook play, and I want you to at least learn 3 or 4 from every single class, right, to play. Because if you do that, right, and you need to switch out on an emergency, right, boom, go ahead. Because in this game, if you're just constantly just playing one character, it's not going to take you far. You might be absolutely cracked, right? And yeah, for the majority of people are not that good, to be honest. Unless you're like a pro player or like a streamer, right, or you just really like playing this game a lot, right, the majority of the time it's better to learn a few characters from each class, right, so it can actually help you grind and rank up, And for the very last thing is to play strong characters. Like, yes, you can go ahead and play Jeff and you can get to diamond, because I've done that before. But realistically, if you are trying to rank up super quickly with, not a lot of time spent in between, just to flex or whatever the case is, whatever reason you want to rank up, is to legitimately play strong characters. Well, yes, you can go Jeff if you're a healer. You can go, another support. If you go stronger supports, you are going to win more just because they are stronger. Yes, I wouldn't necessarily call like Jeff bad. A lot of people in this community would say, oh, he's horrible, he's terrible. Me personally, I don't think there's any really poorly designed character. Yeah, there's flaws. Like for an example, Iron Fist, right? They got buffed recently. So go, if you're a support main, go Cloak and Dagger, go Luna. Hell, even Adam Warlock, because Jeff is the worst, like quotation marks, he is the worst healer, but he's not that bad. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? It's just you need to play stronger characters. For an example, Vanguard. Yes, let's say you like playing Venom, but realistically, if you really want to like win, you should play Magneto, Doctor Strange, because Magneto has a game-changing ult. So does Doctor Strange, and their utility is just better than Venom's. While Venom is a dive character, right? Him compared to Hulk, if you learn to play Hulk, you're just gonna win more often. Because Hulk's mobility is better, he's just frankly stronger, and he has a way better ult. This is pretty much the end of the video. These were just kind of like a quick few tips here and there, right? We're not really going to go into anything in depth. But remember, when you play this game, try to have fun, right? Encourage other people to do well as well. Because I notice when there's a toxic player or people are in a bad mood, because that happens. A lot of people are in a bad mood in this game for no reason. And if you guys ever come to the stream and check me out, what I've noticed I'm doing is hey, can you go this? I'm just saying. Because a lot of people, for some reason, they're just really, really sensitive. But when someone does something good, get on your mic, right? And even get on comps to make callouts as well, or, pin people and just give compliments out, because people are more likely to, work with you if you have a positive attitude, and that's what I've noticed. But yeah, this is the end of the video. It's just a short little guide for you guys. That's pretty much it. I can make an advanced guide and go more into depth on how to play a few characters or here and there, right? But yeah, have a great day, and I hope you guys found this video, at least somewhat entertaining. But yeah, that's about it. Take care.